In the year 41 AD, the Roman palace was a river of blood. The Emperor Caligula, a man whose cruelty was legendary, had finally been assassinated. His own bodyguards, the Praetorian Guard, stormed the halls to purge his entire family. They found his uncle, a 50-year-old man named Claudius, hiding behind a curtain, trembling. For decades, Claudius had been the family joke. He limped, he stuttered, and he drooled. The powerful men of Rome saw him not as a threat, but as a pathetic court jester. They let him live because they believed he was an imbecile. But as the guards dragged him out, they did not kill him. Instead, they raised their swords and declared him the new emperor of Rome. Claudius had not been a fool. He had been playing one. His perceived weakness was a calculated shield in a world where ambition was a death sentence. This was not luck. It was a masterful exploitation of a fundamental brain glitch hardwired into all of us. It is called the fundamental attribution error. Our primitive brains are lazy. When we see someone's behavior, we instinctively attribute it to their core character, not their situation. The Roman elite saw Claudius stutter and limp, so their brains took a shortcut. He is an idiot. They failed to consider the alternative. He is acting like an idiot to survive in a brutal environment. This cognitive bias makes powerful people dangerously predictable. They build their world on simple character judgments, making them blind to strategic deception. They see what they want to see, and they are easily controlled by those who understand this glitch. The office. That boss who needs to be the smartest person in every room operates on the exact same primitive software. Their ego is a survival mechanism, a fragile shield built on a constant need for status and validation. They are not a complex villain. They are a predictable primate. When you present a brilliant idea directly, their brain does not see a helpful subordinate. It sees a younger, smarter rival challenging their dominance. When you correct them publicly, you are not helping the project. You are threatening their position in the tribe. This system drains your energy, steals your credit, and keeps you pinned down, not because you lack talent, but because you are fighting a biological reflex with logic. It is like trying to reason with a guard dog. To win, you must stop fighting the reflex and start using it. Here are 3 noble weapons forged in history and Stoic philosophy. First, the Claudius feint. Deliberately appear less competent in areas your boss considers their personal territory. If they pride themselves on their presentation skills, ask for their expert advice on a slide you already perfected. Let them fix it. This small act of strategic incompetence costs you nothing, but it feeds their dominance instinct, marks you as non-threatening, and lowers their guard. You are not being weak. You are putting on armor by appearing to have none. Second, the gray rock ledger. The dominance-driven mind feeds on emotional reactions. Your frustration is their fuel. Starve them of it. Instead of reacting, you document. Get a private journal. After every frustrating interaction, write down the date, the directive you were given, and the objective facts. No emotion, no story, just a cold, hard ledger of reality. This is not for an HR complaint. This is for you. It is a Stoic practice that detaches you from the emotional chaos and anchors you in objective truth. It protects your mind. And should a project fail because of their flawed command, your ledger becomes an irrefutable timeline of fact. Third, the Trojan horse idea. Never present your best ideas as your own. A direct challenge will always be met with resistance. Instead, you plant the seed. Frame your idea as a logical extension of something they once said. Say, building on your point from last week's meeting, What if we explored this angle? Or, you inspired me to think about this problem differently. This allows their ego to adopt the idea as their own. They become its greatest champion because they believe it originated with them. You lose the credit in the short term, but you gain something far more valuable: influence. The outcome you wanted is achieved, and your strategic position is strengthened, all while you remain safely in the shadows. This is not about being passive. It is about being precise. It is the difference between a gladiator and a surgeon. One uses brute force. The other uses deep knowledge of the system to achieve a result with minimal effort and maximum control. You are exhausted because you have been playing by a set of rules that your opponent's brain is not equipped to understand. Stop playing their game. Start playing the man. Like Claudius, you can turn perceived weakness into your most powerful weapon. Let them think you are a fool. Fools are underestimated, and the underestimated are the ones who ultimately take the throne. If you are ready to trade brute force for surgical precision, subscribe. There is a war to be won.